Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. So today we get to take a look at the 2024 Mercedes Benz G63 AMG. This model is finished off in Moonlight White Metallic, and they have a starting MSRP right around $184,000. We have a very iconic SUV that has some very unique aspects to it as well. So let's start underneath the hood, where this is powered by the 4-liter twin-turbo V8 that is paired to a 9-speed automatic, and combined this pumps out 577 horsepower, 627 pound-feet of torque. That power sent through the full-time all-wheel drive system, propelling this 5,800-pound SUV from 0 to 60 in 4.5 seconds. It has a top speed of 137 miles an hour. So as we work our way to the exterior styling, the G Wagon basically speaks for itself with its unique design elements. Up front, you'll notice two Mercedes Benz logos. There's one up top. The one in the grille is also the forward sensor. There's a camera too, plenty of cutouts in that rectangular design for the grille. There's also LED DRLs, as you can tell right now, LEDs for the headlights, and then the turn signals are actually mounted up top. They are extremely large as well. Now there's also the brushed aluminum bull bar, along with more parking sensors and a lot of cutouts in that lower section. And then with the hood, it's actually separate from this body panel here. So unlike a traditional vehicle, we have that distinctive design and difference there. As we move to the side, there's a 20-inch set of wheels with the multi-spoke design, massive AMG brake calipers finished off in red. And then these fender arches actually go off of the bumper and work their way to the running board all the way to the back. So a really seamless integration there. There's some logos on the side, along with this trim accent at the height of the door handles. There's also the power folding side mirrors with the camera and the turn signal. This also has a sunroof up top, and then there's these rain channels here. So when you open the door and it's raining, that will divert all of the water out. So that way it's not dripping straight into the door, which is a nice design, and it looks very nice as well, running across the top there. And then there's also the quad dual exhausts. So there's two exiting the passenger side and two on the driver's side. In back, there's a third brake light up top. We have the spare tire cover. There's also LEDs for the taillights, parking sensors. This can also tow right around 7,000 pounds as well. Now, as we take a look at the cargo, it's a very light door to open up. There's the strut there to help. There's leather, some very nice carpeting on the back with the grab handle, and then you have a good bit of cargo space. Now, the G Wagon is a little bit shorter on its cargo, but you have a lot of height. There's also a net, you get a speaker, there's some tie-down hooks, you have this cover, and you can even fold down the back seats. So while you don't have that much depth with the seats up, you have a lot of height to stack items as needed. And then we have that iconic click when you both close the doors and when you lock the vehicle too. And I guess when you push on that button to open it up. Now for the interior, there's leather along with the brushed accents, Burmester audio. This is a heated seat, and then you have more storage down below, along with AMG, which is an illuminating light, and a very nice set of seats. And as I climb into the back now, at 5'10", I have a good bit of space. There's storage pockets. You have vents along with your temperature and fan speed, a little bit of storage down below there. And then these seats also recline too. So you have these adjustments here. There's the armrest with cup holders, full Alcantara headliner, and a lot of visibility. Look at how much glass you have in order to see around. Now at my height too, I also have about a half a foot of headroom. So you could be over 6 feet tall and probably fit fine in the back. Now the driver door panel has all of your window adjustments, side mirror controls. These are heated and ventilated. You have memory seats and all the adjustments for the specific parts of the seat. Same release handle and storage in that lower section, as well as the illuminating light. And then as we hop into the front, we have gloss black and leather for this flat bottom design. Well, let's start this up. We have paddle shifters as well. On this left side, there's cruise and adaptive cruise. In the lower section, you have shortcuts for your exhaust and your AMG dynamics. And then you can also click on these buttons too in order to adjust those. So as you can see for the lower one, I can go through all of those. And then the upper one, you have your suspension you can get into, exhaust, just depending on what you would like to see. And then these controls here are for the infotainment system. So you can push on the home button and then use that small black control to swipe your finger left or right. So that way you can get into the rest of this information, just depending on what you would like to see. And then over on the right side, there's a favorites button. You have volume, Bluetooth, and voice commands. And then identical buttons here, those are for the infotainment system. So you can use them the same as you used the ones on the left. And then you do have a shortcut down below here to go through the different driving modes as well. So you can get into these just depending on how you plan to drive for the day. So you can go through all of those. Now on the left side, there's all the headlight adjustments. You have parking sensors, lane keeping assist. There's one air vent, as well as a speaker there, and a very short dash. The windshield is pretty much vertical, so it's very close to the driver here. And then with the infotainment system, it is not a touchscreen system, so you have the controls located down below to get through all this, including some physical buttons. So on home here, you can use the top, just like you use the one on the steering wheel, to go left and right. And then once you click on something, you have the rotary dial, or you can just swipe your finger up and down, just depending on what you would like to get into. So it makes it very easy to go through all this. I do wish it was a touchscreen system, however. Underneath that, there's all the brushed aluminum accents, along with 3 locking differentials. You have more climate adjustments, along with a clock. And when you open this up, you have 2 cup holders, along with what looks to be a charging spot for the key. There's also volume, you have your exhaust note, a shortcut to the camera system, so you can pull that up, use the rotary dial now to go through all of these different settings here. There's also a low range gear, you have traction control, suspension settings, manual adjustment for the paddles, and then another shortcut into the driving modes, so that way you can go through those as needed. There's a split design for the armrest with auxiliaries down below. You have a little bit of storage along with the grab handle here. And then there's garage door buttons underneath the rear view mirror, and you have adjustments for that sunshade or sunroof. The sunshade is manual adjusting. And then look at how easy it is to see over both shoulders in this. You really don't have any blind spots. And then also, this is how you put the vehicle into reverse and drive. Neutral is kind of right in the middle, and then park is located on the end of the stalk. So now let's go ahead and get the G Wagon out on the road. So we are still in Sport Plus from second gear. Here we go. And just a mild acceleration. Sounds very good for that V8. And this is what it's like to be behind the wheel for the G Wagon. I'm not sure if you'll be able to tell how high this seating position is, but you're definitely king of the road with this height. You can easily see all around. And we have a very nice interior, very nice handles on the steering wheel here to give you a good grip to be able to control this very well. This is an iconic SUV. Being able to check out the G Wagon, it's a very cool SUV. Maybe not quite as practical as some other SUVs as far as the rear cargo space goes. You saw it was a little bit short, but this is a rugged SUV nonetheless. It just gives you more of those luxury features and a capable SUV at the same time too. So if you're looking for a vehicle that you can put people in, you can load it up, you can use it to tow, but you want the luxury aspects, G Wagon's a good option. It's also something a little bit more on that unique and rare side, simply because it is an expensive SUV. And you can also get the non-AMG. So if you don't want quite this much performance, there are 2 different options you can go with for the G Wagon, which is nice. But if you're buying the G Wagon, getting the AMG, I think definitely adds to that cool factor with it. But it rides and drives very nice. I can put it into 2 of the suspension settings here, where you have Sport, Sport Plus, I guess, and Comfort too. So when you put it into Comfort, obviously it's going to get a little bit softer, give you a more enjoyable ride, absorb bumps, everything like that. And then you can put it in Sport Plus if you are planning to take it around some turns, just to help stiffen it up a little bit with the weight of it, you know, the height of it going around these turns. It makes it feel a lot more solid if you're doing some kind of performance driving. So that is nice to see that we have the added benefits of the suspension. You can take turns like this and really not feel the weight. So we'll give it another acceleration here, getting back into the turns. You can feel the weight, but again, it can handle its weight well. That is going to wrap it up for the 2024 Mercedes Benz G63 AMG, the G Wagon. Once again, huge shout out to Hendrick Lexus Northlake for providing this for me today. Take a look at their website, that link is down below. Give the video a huge thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and consider smashing that subscribe button so you can stay up to date with our daily uploads. I will see you all in the next video.